Welcome YouTube world. Welcome YouTube world. Welcome to Net to 27 Sports Channel. My name is Amin. Today's October the 13th, and I'm gonna give my Week 6 NFL predictions. This video is about the NFL, my Week 6 NFL predictions for all the games this week here in the NFL season. So let's start with tonight's game, which is Thursday. Tonight, the Washington Commanders versus the Chicago Bears at Chicago. Um, Washington has been struggling recently, as y'all know. Carson Wentz been taking a lot of heat. Maybe justifiably so, maybe not. Um, Chicago, Justin Fields is doing what he can, but they still don't have enough weapons. So this is a 50-50 game. I'm going to pick the Bears 23, Commanders 20. Bears 23, Commanders 20. So this is tonight's Thursday night game. Now, Sunday's games, we're going to go over that right quick. Miami Dolphins versus the Minnesota Vikings. As y'all know, Tua Tagovailoa is not playing. He's not starting this week for the Miami Dolphins. I think they're down to their third stringer who will be starting versus the Minnesota Vikings. To me, this game is a no-brainer. I'm picking Minnesota 27, Miami 13. Minnesota 27, Miami 13. Next game, New England Patriots at Cleveland Browns. Now, as y'all know, the Cleveland Browns have been struggling the last two games to stop the run. Last game when they played the LA Chargers ran up and down on the Cleveland Browns after the Cleveland Browns went up 14-0. Miami came back. The LA Chargers came back on the Cleveland Browns and ran up and down on us. Austin Eckler had a career, I think, 171 yards. They ran for 238 total against the Cleveland Browns defense. And I believe that guy that played for New England, their running back, I think his name Stevenson. He's pretty good. So unless the Cleveland Browns defense don't commit to stopping the run, I think Stevenson, their main tailback for the Patriots, is going to have a big day. But be that as it may, the Patriots are down to their third string quarterback. So I think that'll help the Cleveland Browns defensively, and I think they'll pull out a close one. The Cleveland Browns will pull out a close victory this Sunday against the New England Patriots. Cleveland Browns 23, New England Patriots 17. Cleveland Browns 23, New England Patriots 17. Next game, 49ers at Atlanta Falcons. 49ers are looking good. They look like one of the best teams in the NFL, as you saw last week when they blew out the Carolina Panthers. Atlanta offensively has, some possibilities of putting up points. But however, I think the 49ers defense is one of the top three in the league, and I think this is an easy pick for me anyway. San Francisco 27, Atlanta 13. San Francisco 27, Atlanta 13. Next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are 1-4, I believe. So they are struggling. They are struggling, and now they have to face the GOAT and Tom Brady. I think this is an easy game to pick. I believe the Buccaneers will win this one 31, Pittsburgh 17. Tampa Bay 31, Pittsburgh 17. That's my pick for that game. Next game, Cincinnati Bengals at New Orleans Saints. Cincinnati Bengals at New Orleans Saints. This is going to be a 50-50 game. The Saints are capable of putting up points. But then again, so are the Bengals. So I'm going to go with the better team. I believe the Bengals are the better team with more weapons, especially at the wide receiver position. So this is going to be somewhat of a shootout. But I'm going to pick the Cincinnati Bengals 31. New Orleans Saints 27. Cincinnati Bengals 31. New Orleans Saints 27. Next game, Baltimore Ravens at New York Giants. Giants are a surprising 4-1. Surprising 4-1. Baltimore, I believe, is 3-2. Now the records don't have much to do with anything, but I think possibly New York Giants might be for real. I think they might be for real, and I think if they can keep the turnovers down at a minimum and don't give away possessions to a Baltimore offense that can put up points on you, I think the Giants can win this game. So I'm gonna go with the New York Giants, 24, Baltimore Ravens 22. New York Giants 24, Baltimore Ravens 22. So, next game, New York Jets at Green Bay. The Jets are playing good ball. They're 3-2. Green Bay lost last week in London. Um, so they got an axe to grind, and it's a home game for the Green Bay Packers. This is a tough game. This is a 50-50 game. I think the Jets are for real this year. And they haven't really even gotten their rookie wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, in the mix, really. So, and he is a weapon for the New York Jets. I think if the Jets can play mistake-free football, they can go up there and beat Green Bay. Very possible. And I think it's going to happen. So I'm going to go with the New York Jets, 24, Green Bay Packers, 23. Jets, 24, Green Bay Packers, 23. Next game, Jacksonville Jaguars at Indianapolis. It seems like Jacksonville has Indianapolis' number. As y'all know, they beat them last year to keep Indianapolis from getting to the playoffs. Now, that game was in Jacksonville. This game is at Indianapolis. I believe Jacksonville is the better team with the better quarterback. I think they'll go up there and they'll win this game. I'm going to say Jacksonville 20, Indianapolis 17. Jacksonville 20, Indianapolis 17. Next game, Arizona Cardinals at Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks have been surprising with their, especially offensively. So this isn't a gimme game by no means for the Arizona Cardinals. But I'm going to pick the Cardinals to pull this out. Arizona 31, Seattle 28. Arizona 31, Seattle 28. Next game, Carolina Panthers at LA Rams. Now for the Panthers, Baker Mayfield is not starting. I believe Sam Darnold will be active, but he's not starting. He'll be second string. PJ Walker is going to start for the Carolina Panthers against the LA Rams. LA Rams have been struggling, but I think defensively, the Rams should win this game, especially if Christian McCaffrey doesn't. I don't know if Christian McCaffrey is playing or not, but even let's say he is, and which would definitely help the Carolina Panthers. I think the LA Rams defensively is going to shut down PJ Walker, going to shut down the passing game. So I'm picking. And it doesn't matter whether Matt Rule was still coaching or not. Steve Wilks has taken over for the Carolina Panthers. He's a defensive-minded coach. So this should be a tight game, but I'm going to pick the LA Rams 21, Carolina Panthers 16. LA Rams 21, Carolina Panthers 16. Next game, Bills at Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo Bills at Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to tell you, Kansas City barely got by this past week against the Raiders. Barely got by. And Buffalo is a better team than the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to take the Bills in an upset at KC. Bills 31, KC 28. Buffalo Bills 31, KC Chiefs 28. Next game, Dallas at Philly. Dallas won, I believe, 4 straight. Philly's the only undefeated team in the league and first place in NFC East. Oh, man, it's a tough game to pick. It can go either way. But I'm going to go with Philly. This game may be a shootout to some degree, but I'm going to go with Philly 31, Dallas 24. Philadelphia 31, Dallas 24. And the last game, Denver at the LA Chargers. Denver at LA Chargers. Russell Wilson hasn't been playing very well, and I feel they're offensively challenged on the offensive side of the ball. Defense is pretty good, but offensively, Russell Wilson is struggling in a new system with Nathaniel Hackett. as head coach for Denver. Believe the LA Chargers, after having ran up and down on Carolina, could possibly do that against Denver as well. But it's going to come down to the passing game. I believe LA has a more established passing game than the Denver Broncos, so I'm picking the LA Chargers to win this game. 34, Denver 17, LA Chargers 34, Denver Broncos 17. So there y'all have it. Those are my predictions for week 6 of the NFL games. Um, Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave your comments. Keep them respectful. Once again, thank you for coming to this channel, Nectar27, where I talk sports, NFL football, professional basketball, and professional boxing. And my name is Amin. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I will be back with some more stuff. Thank you, and enjoy your weekend.